Hi everybody, welcome back to Laura A Vlogs. I almost forgot the name of this channel. Oh my. So yeah, and if you hear coughing in the background, my son is home from school. His allergies has been really bad. Unfortunately, he suffers severe allergies, so you know, no matter what he takes, it's bad. Anyway, so excuse all the coughing in the background. But what prompted me to do this video is from a conversation that I had with a client this week. And it pretty much had me reflecting a lot. And especially with my own experiences and dealing with people, as well as, you know, her experiences of dealing with people, you know, and it just left me thinking a lot. And I just wanted to share a thought that maybe might help somebody along the way. Now, from time to time again, you guys have seen my past videos that I always emphasizing not letting negativity control you. And it could be on any type of form. It could be a form of, you know, people treating each other really disgusting. It could be a form either from lovers, friends, employers of any type. And when it comes to talking and communication, you know, yes, we always talk about communication is key to making sure getting our point across. But what happens when that communication is not clear? It's not constructive. You know, sometimes it leaves us wondering what's going on. And so that's where the confusion comes in, because of the fact that a lot of times when you receive some sort of communication about any type of situation, it leaves you to a point that you start thinking, okay, what exactly this person is saying to me? And so that's where the conversation with the client came in, because she came in, you know, she was coming in to do her usual thing that she normally comes in for. I can't describe, you know, the atmosphere. But as she sat down, you could see that she was reeling about something, and she was sharing a thought with me, and she was just like really upset, and it had nothing to do with me and the job or anything like that. It just, in her own world, something was happening. And so she was like saying to me about how somebody said to her in her job, because she's a dancer. And so someone said to her in her job that she's good, but there's something lacking in her. There's no connection. And so she just sat there like, what does that mean? That I'm good in what I do, but there's no connection. And so she just started going into this spirally way of bringing in the self-negative thoughts creeping up. And I could see her like she's starting to get very depressed. And I was just like listening to her as she's explaining this to me. And I said to her, what is the situation? She says, well, the person said to me that I was good, but that I was lacking something. But I don't understand what this person said to me. And then I said to her, I could see your face. You're already heading that path of doubting your capabilities. And I said to her, you need to stop yourself right now. Because now I could see that negative reinforcement kicking in. That you're feeling like you're not good. And I said, don't let anybody tell you that, yeah, you're good, but not good enough. That's what you're thinking, right? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, don't let that come into play in your life. Because unfortunately, we live in a really messed up world that people enjoy adding that self-negative reinforcement into other people. And I'm no exception, because it's been happening to, I feel like it has happened to me time and time and time again. And it's like fighting the devil. You have to fight it. You cannot let the devil win thinking that you're not good enough in anything. I said, readjust your thoughts, because you are good enough. Now, it's going to be up to you how you're going to handle it. I said to her, I said, you're going to do is prove them wrong. That yes, you are good through and through. Because obviously, the person that gave her the unconstructive criticism could have explained things differently, worded differently for her to comprehend what exactly this person was saying to her. And this is where I think that us as a society need to really keep in mind that yes, not all of us are perfect, and we will never be perfect. I don't care what background you come from, that you could come from, the modeling world, the music industry, the storytellers. It doesn't matter what background you come from. And I will always continue saying this. Perfection does not exist. And we have to keep in mind that anytime that you deal with people, try to find a better way to say what is exactly the right thing to say constructively without tearing each other down. Because I think this is why, again, we living in such a messed up world, because everybody loves the ego tripping, the condescending way of acting with each other, that you feel like you're superior over others, and yet destroying each other with words and not giving a crap what everybody else is feeling at the same time. I think that is totally a really messed up way of bringing society together. That's not bringing society. That is pretty much tearing everybody down and dividing. And so, she was feeling uplifted, with the pep talk I was giving her, because, she didn't exactly give me the whole details of her experience and stuff like that, but she was giving me these little thoughts that what she was going through. So my pep talk was that, like, don't let nobody tear you down. And I think it's up to us that we have to uplift each other when you're in your darkest hour. It doesn't matter what walks of life you come from. And so she went about to do her business. An hour later, she comes back and then she goes to me, thank you. Thank you for helping me. And I said, you're welcome. And my last words to her was, you got this. And she left very happy. Because I think that we need to help each other as human beings, to uplift each other. When others kick you down, you know what? Just try to be there as a support system, but we might not be friends. I just happened to listen to her and understand completely what she was going through. Because in my own way, I'm going through it too. A feeling, you know, those moments that I feel like I'm being kicked down. But again, people underestimate that I don't stay down long. I'm a very persistent fighter. And no matter the amount of negativity that people will throw in my way, you might push me down. You might kick me down and rip me open. But I still pick myself up, sew myself shut, and keep on moving. Because I will not let anybody destroy who I am and what I'm about. And I think we as people need to constantly do that. Remind ourselves that we are good. No matter what people dictate to us, saying, oh, you're not good enough. You're not smart enough. You're not pretty enough. You know, you're poor. So you don't, if you're poor, you're not, you know, good enough to hang out in my world. You know what? Fuck you. That's my thought. Fuck you. Because I don't need to be surrounding myself with people who are phony. And I think that's the mentality, is not to surround ourselves with people who are phony. And constantly prove people, not just prove people, but prove to yourself that you got this, that you could overcome whatever things are being thrown your way. It could be challenges at work. It could be relationships with people, friends, frenemies, or love interests. You know what? These days I don't entertain any type of drama. I don't. If I feel something is coming, I'll turn away and I avoid people. Because at the end of the day, you know, I still keep my peace. But at the same time, I will still say to myself, I'm good enough to do and accomplish anything that I put my mind to it. And so, this is my thought. And hopefully somebody will get something out of this. Because if anybody's treating you a certain type of way that is making you think twice whether you're good enough to be anything or be with anybody or do anything in life, don't let them tear you down. Because at the end of the day, you can do it. You got this. Be persistent. And you'll see how those challenges are turned into your favor. Alrighty, so thank you for viewing my content, and I'll catch you guys soon on the next vlog. Bye.